The Arcane Research Society returns to bring esoteric scholarship and practice in 2026 with 2 major events held in Austin, Texas. Register for an annual membership and attend online or in person all of our annual events, including June 13th, our spring workshop, and November 6th through 8th, EnochiaCon, our full Esotericism Conference. The ARS Spring Workshop features 3 workshops led by Jason Louv, Craig Williams, and Frater RC. Spend a whole day in downtown Austin, Texas, enjoying these hands-on deep dives with experts in their fields. Register today for all live events included with ARS annual membership, Spring Workshop, and EnochiaCon, which features too many amazing presenters to name. Sign up today at arcaneresearchsociety.com. Hello and welcome. It's the middle of a day on Wednesday, and I obviously have a big interview tonight, live stream podcast with the great Craig Williams, who's promoting it, hosting 2 workshops at our event this year in Austin, Texas, and online next month. Well, in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. Oh, it's coming up fast. So I hope to see a lot of you there in person and online. I'm going to just go over a few details, and that's the purpose of this midday technical stream, you could call it. And this is for people interested in helping to promote our events, because there has been a few, every year there's different hiccups, and it's interesting that to see some of those hiccups repeat. For example, last year with EnochiaCon in Vancouver, let's just say the people I hired to do some postering kind of flaked out a bit, and that's okay. You know, it worked out all right anyway. This year's been a similar issue. We've only had postering start recently, and flyers and such. Well, not even flyers. So we still have a long way before EnochiaCon in November 6th and 8th in November to promote and get the word out. And that's a lot of what the spring workshop is there for, is to give something extra to people who register for our events, to give a bonus event. That's sort of the idea behind the workshops, rather than just have the one conference and have an extra thing that's more geared toward practice and hands-on experience. And that's why we're doing these workshops. And the workshops this year are, of course, very exciting. Jason Lou's taking on us on a 3-hour Enochian adventure. I'm taking us on a 3-hour adventure of theosis and through the Cliffoth even, which I know sounds scary to some people, but really, it can be done safely. It's the experiences of life that are unsafe. The methods we use to navigate them are supposed to be rather, if you're not doing them safely, then how are they helping you navigate the rough voyage, eh? So, and Craig Williams is doing a 2-part presentation, and I'm not well versed in his Eastern traditions and Ayurveda, but we're going to talk about that tonight. So tune into the live stream at 6 p.m. Pacific tonight for asking Craig any questions you want. He's a rare combination of Eastern and Western adepts. He's deep in Ayurveda and Agori and other, I don't even know, though. I don't want to use the wrong word, so I'll just refrain. But he's also a Martinist. In my last interview with him years ago, we talked about his work in Martinism and other Western traditions. So he really has united those 2 things together in his life and practice. And his books, of course, from Anathema Publishing, he's just one of the most highly regarded authors out there, I believe. It's certainly a rare breed that gets to put out not just one book from Anathema, but multiple books from Anathema, let alone, yeah, it's quite the body of work Craig Williams has created, as has Jason Louv. They're very different, but in some ways they have some connections. And I hope that I'll do justice in the morning session on June 13th to introducing it, to opening the day of workshops up with a really exciting voyage into the depths of the darkness of the soul and how we can transform those darknesses with lights, or as they say in the Hermetica text of ancient Alexandrians, the tormentors. How do you purge the tormentors from your being? Of course, in the Christian and Jewish context, that looks different, and again in later pagan contexts, like modern pagan context. So these are going to be 3 really wonderful workshops we're doing next month, June 13th in Austin, and we need your help promoting. And so I've created a blog post that'll go live after this. And if you've seen the intro video trailer I started this stream with, and the other one with the Delta D blues song that we recorded originally, all of that music is royalty free. It can be used anywhere. I'm not uploading it to iTunes, Spotify, or any of the usual places I've recorded any of my dozens or so albums in the past. So it will never trigger any sort of problems online, which means you're all welcome to download the videos from this new blog post. There's 4K, there's social share, HD versions, and you can post them anywhere you want. If you can link to the events, even better. And here's the final opportunity. We've activated affiliate marketing links on the ARS website, which means you can go sign up through the affiliate marketing link, get your own affiliate link, and post it under the video, and then you get a small commission if anyone signs up using your link. It's about 20%, so about 60 USD. This is a way we can leverage the community and the audience to help us promote and get as many people to these events as possible. The EnochiaCon conference in November, that's not going to have a problem selling out in-person seats, really. There's about 20 seats left for that, so get yours while you can. But obviously we want to cast as wide a net as possible and reach as many people as possible so that we can build up and have a really big event in Europe next year. It's a big goal to have a big event in Prague for the 500th anniversary of John Dee's birthday. We really want to celebrate that there at Kelly's Tower in Prague, where they used to do work together all those years and have Dr. Burns. There'll be a whole week-long event in 2027. And this is the springboard for that. And so we really want to get the word out to as many people as possible. That's the challenge, is to get the word out. And rather than give money to Google ads or Meta ads or Instagram ads, like, you know, a few bucks is okay, but like, it really doesn't go to the communities and the people who actually will be keen to show up to these things and will be like, oh, I wish I'd heard of that. Every year since I've started these events, I've heard that constantly between the events. I've heard people say, oh, I wish I had known about it. Or some people have asked me, people have actually asked me, why didn't you do any advertising? Which is funny when you spend literally hundreds of hours advertising and thousands of dollars advertising. It's always funny when people think you don't do anyways. Hey, everybody in the chat, Unknown Philosopher, Jorge, how are you doing? And Ian Prescott, good to have some people here today in this middle of the afternoon for East Coasters, and it's still it's lunchtime coffee over here on the West Coast. So you can download both our video ads, post them anywhere you want, post a link to our events, or go to the website, create an affiliate link, get a little commission, and help us out. It's better than us burning money on Google and Meta ads. And if you don't know what the ads look like, if you haven't seen them before, or if you're unsure if you're even wanting to get involved with any of the vision and goals we have for doing live in-person events and creating high quality online content, yeah, the countdown is on. Steve, I'll see you in Austin, brother. I can't believe how soon. And you've been there the last 2 years. Steve's been here the last 2 years, and it's great to see people. If people are coming back every year, clearly we're doing something right. Clearly our presenters, and this is a big part of it, are realizing the level of quality that we're asking them to put out. And as someone said after the first year, these are not book reports we're doing. The final countdown. So yeah, so you can post our trailers now. You can download the blog will go out after this, and you can download any of our video ads, 4K or social share HD quality. So if you want to put it on YouTube, you can monetize it. The songs won't trigger anything. The sound effects won't trigger anything. This has all been done very carefully so that you guys can do that. I'm glad you found it the highlight of the year, brother, which is coming from something that means something coming from you, given you perform on big stages for screaming fans. And you have many highlights to your year. So if you consider our events the highlight, that's amazing. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see the kinds of conferences being hosted that I really, really wanted to go to that was worth me spending a few grand every year to have as my vacation or my special trip. And so, we created our own. And this has been in the works since 2019. I hosted the first event in 2019 in Prague. Then we had the first big conference lined up for Sonoma County in California in 2020. And then what happened in 2020. Fast forward, now I'm middle-aged. So much for youth. And we just keep going. Yeah, y'all should go group to go watch. Yeah, well, I mean, sure, the Sunday. Yeah, let's so here's one of the promos. Here's the promo that we did an original song for. You've seen it before, hopefully, and if you haven't, well, you're in for a treat. It's quite beautiful. And the fun thing about this is we're going to do another trailer using the song after Austin at the end of June. We'll add upright bass to the song, and that way there'll be 7 instruments on the songs with 7 vocal takes producing the vocal track before I got it right. And at 70 BPM. So we got the 777 here. And let's take a look at what that looks like. Have a listen to that in case you're just stopping by and curious as to who this guy is and what he's talking about. It is possible that you're in that situation. And so let's enjoy that. And then I'll go over a few more details. I'll talk about applications we have a couple spots left if people want to join in. Then there's a few other details about the events that I'm going to go over. But let's just take a quick minute to enjoy this trailer one time together and realize that, yeah, you should go to the blog after this and download this trailer or the one I played at the beginning. Post them wherever you want, however you want. It's good to monetize them if you can, because then the platforms push them more, because obviously platforms want to make money off of us. That is how our economies work. Where is this trailer? It's right here. Enjoy. I know I will. right. We're back. It's groovy. If you stick around to the end of the stream, I will play it one more time and I'll do a live voiceover. Who knows? Maybe I'll nail it and you can use that recording as well. But I've sent out the link to the promotion blog so you can help us and become a promoter. And I might just quickly put that on screen. I might be able to just put that on screen quickly and we can go over a few details. Now, there's also a room for us to fit in 1 or 2 presenters. I should clip this for a short, actually. So we have room for 1 or 2 presenters if you're willing to come in person and get yourself there and all of that and handle your own expenses. We can fit a couple more people in just to have the experience and be a part of it. And of course, yeah, we're hoping to have people come back multiple years. So if you do a great job or are popular, then we'll, definitely do our best to get travel costs free the following year and that sort of thing. The ultimate goal of all of this is to have enough members attending that we can cover all the travel costs of all presenters. We're not there yet. It's going to be a while before we're there, but we're close. We're on our way, and that's really exciting to see it come together like that. So eventually we'll have to move up to venues that can accommodate 100, 150 people. And that's going to be fun. So go to the Arcane Research Society /apply, I believe, and you can see the information. I'll link that as well in the blog that I've just posted. I have to update the blog. I have to put a few more things in it before I email the blog post out to everyone and put a link in so you can find the affiliate links if you want to. Again, this is just us doing everything we can to have as many people attend for our presenters and workshop leaders who put in a ton of effort. I know the last 7 days before the event, I'll be just really working over my material, even though it's a workshop I've done in the past and sort of got famous for doing back in the late 90s, early 2000s. And so I'm very excited to do it with 30 years of life experience under my belt and having been through more of the things that I theorized one might go through on that journey of the dark night through the tunnels of Set. I know it's a provocative title, but the journey that we take in life on these paths is provocative. So it makes sense that those two things line up. Hey all, good to see you. Thanks for being here, everyone. Glad you love the song. Yeah, so there's a couple of things. So again, you can download the videos, post them anywhere, post links, use affiliate link if you want. For the song, we're going to add bass to it when I get back from Austin for the EnochiaCon trailer, where we put out the titles of all the presenters, workshops and lectures that are going to be happening. It's going to be up to over 20 presenters at EnochiaCon in November 6th through 8th. So that's very exciting, and you can still be a presenter if you want. We'll just get all the applications in, and then we'll look at them we won't really look at them until the 20th, and then we'll pick the best 1 or 2 or 3 that we can fit into the schedule. So that's how that's going to work for the applications. And for the song, here's some fun things. We're probably going to do a couple more verses, or at least one more verse for the song, as well as recording the bass. But that with the version with another verse, we're going to put that out with another ballad, Dee and Kelly ballad, that's a more folky style ballad that I'm going to record as well. Again, this is sort of just because part of this is a creative thing. This is not just an academic or dry thing at all. This is extramural and arcane to its core, and we want that to involve music and the arts and theater and all of these things. And we'll be doing plays as soon as we can at our events, hopefully, as well as we already have the live music component, of course, which we keep as a jammy style approach to the music, following the recommendation of the great Joseph H. Peterson, who hit the nail on the head when he said the best conferences he had ever been to just had jams instead of a band. And I think that he, of course, if you're a musician, you know that is actually the best. Maybe not everyone's cup of tea, but it should be good, especially when you have so many professional musicians there to play sax and keyboards and drums and bass and guitars and exotic instruments and many vocalists. Professional musicians, when they're given leeway, can actually do some amazing things. It's usually more the requirements and restrictions that cause a show or collaborations to go awry. For the musicians in the chat, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Sometimes the thing that defeats entertainment and creative expression is too many restrictions, and sometimes it's not enough restrictions. So we'll put those 2 songs out on a little promotional vinyl and sell that at EnochiaCon to help promote and fundraise for the deposits for Prague the following year. We're also considering for the 2027 spring workshop, which won't be in Europe, of course, we're only doing the EnochiaCon in Europe. We might do that again in Austin, but make it a full weekend conference, a spring mysteries conference, perhaps. And that way have a full 2 or even perhaps 3 days event then, because scheduling a 1-day event is about the same as scheduling a 2 or 3-day event, believe it or not. And so we may do that depending on how things go this year in Austin. We'll see. And yeah, that's the information on that. Any questions about anything I've talked about so far? This is a good time for any questions in the video. Sorry about the background. I tried to reverse it, but normally I can reverse those, and this time I wasn't able to. All right. Oh, was there? Wait, I should stop that for a second and see if there was questions. Quick question. I had an unexpected veterinary bill. Oh, sorry to hear that. I hope your pet's okay. Can I sign up later in July and watch replays? Absolutely. Yes. Yes. The replays are there to be watched. They are mentioned. That is mentioned in the first trailer. If you post that or share that, you'll notice it. I believe it mentions it there. Oh, no, it mentions it in the second trailer as well. I think they both mention it. But yeah, absolutely. You can sign up in July and watch replays of the events. That's no problem. Also, there's a payment plan currently available, a 2-part payment plan right now that you can use, and it's the same price as the paying it all at once, so you can do that. Yeah, and you know, I can make exceptions for people in situations who might need a accommodation for a special payment plan or stuff like that. So you can always reach out to me at arcaneresearchsociety.com or by any other means that you want. I'm pretty accessible, that's to say the least, right? So that's, I think, most of the things I wanted to cover. This is not the usual kind of stream where we're, you know, being silly and having fun while learning and being awakened spiritually. This is a technical stream, and it's a good day for technical things with the orange. And orange is the color we're going with this year. The first year, last year it was green, and this year it's orange. And the year before that, was it blue? I think it was. Yeah, it was blue. It was blue. And next year, who knows? So, what else is there to say? Oh yeah, let's look at the blog post I made. So it's not quite complete. I'll have to add a few things. So help us promote in 2026. So become a promoter for us. And if you want, or just if you know a few communities, just you can download these things and share them. In May, we released Delta D Blues promo trailer for 2026. The original song will not get you any strikes or violate any copyright, as I wrote and performed the song at Red Light Sound in East Vancouver, BC. And I've chosen not to distribute it via iTunes and Spotify so that it will not trigger any strikes. Silly that that's how the systems work, but that's how they work. You may share this video and monetize it, as YouTube and other platforms promote monetized videos much more, obviously. You can post a link under a video and any of our text copy. The text is called copy in sales talk. So this is a salesy sort of technical thing that uses some technical language. I'm trying not to, as you can tell, because if I started using jargon, why would you? I don't know. If you're familiar with affiliate marketing, you can become an affiliate by signing up on the ARS site and receive a special link that will track any conversions, sales from that link, and pay you a small 20% commission. Yeah, and this may be tweaked as time goes on, but right now this is what it is for advanced registration, and we call it advanced registration because you're registering in advance of the first event of the year. We did early bird a while back, like last year, end of last year, and now it's advanced, and full ticket price will come into effect after midsummer. And then there'll be some other things later on. There'll be, if we move ahead with next year's spring workshops becoming a full weekend event, then we'll start taking applications to present at that. And we do it earlier in the spring as well. Right now, we're barely still in spring in June 13th. It's, just a week before summer. But we'll do it in April, or probably in April or May, when it's a bit cooler in Texas. So we may do the full weekend event next spring, the full weekend event. We'll see how it goes, and we'll see what the feedback is as well. But right now, this is the help us promote. Why give Google and Meta ad money when we can, do it within our own communities? It's under leveraged, I think, in our spiritual communities. This sort of communal, I guess, how would you call it? I don't know how you call it. It doesn't matter. So here's version 1 of the video. This is an HD version. You can download the file right there. And that means you could share it on social media, post it on YouTube, Instagram, or wherever. But if you want to post the 4K version to your YouTube, so it's slightly higher quality, you can download that version here. And then here is the original video promo ad. This one is again the different one. Again, it is original music. Post that one too. Download the video file. This version of that is a version of the spring workshop. And this version is -20 left for live stream. So if you're a streamer, you can play that, and it won't be all of a sudden a big volume jump and too loud for your listeners. And there it's small, 86 megabytes. For streaming, you usually need to play videos that are under 200 megabytes, or not bigger than 200 megabytes. And then, so the only thing I'll add is the direct link to the affiliate page where you can sign up. We used this a little bit last year. It didn't have great effects, so we didn't bother, because there is a service charge to just have this functionality available on the website. And so I just paid the $600 fee for that to activate it, so that this could be done, and hopefully it will work. So since I'm paying for it here on the back end, hopefully you guys will put it to work and help us get the word out to communities that would be interested. And you can help us promote, and that can be a way to help fund attending, or doing something else, or buying more books from Brill if you've run out of kidneys and to sell. Was there one other thing? I think there might have been one other thing. Let me see if there's one other thing. No, applications, song, conference. Oh, venue information has gone out. That's important. So everyone who is already registered knows the venue location. We got a beautiful heritage building downtown, sort of a legendary design and story behind it, but I won't say too much here. And again, none of that information will be public, because we're a private organization doing private events internationally, which are free to our annual members, and that allows us to rent places that otherwise are not rentable for public ticketed events, where the building is shown in the advertising and people can walk up and get a ticket. So that's how that works. Hello, you just got here. You're probably wondering what is going on. So yeah. Okay, that's right. Hotel deals. We will for EnochiaCon. So I'm going to be talking with them in person in 2 weeks. I'll be there for 10 days in Austin, doing a lot of setup, opening a US bank account, registering a business there. More Canadians are now registering businesses in America than in Canada. So yeah, I'm joining that crew of Canadians registering their business in America. Who knows why we would do that? I don't know. But this is not a political day, so we're going to leave politics out of it. Yeah. Hopefully Canada votes differently and releases the stranglehold on our population and economy. But we're not going to get into that today. We're just going to have fun and be excited about the summer, which is on its way to us. And go Leafs. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, so many leads in Texas now. I don't know. Leafs, yeah. So many Leafs, so many, I mean, Canadians have been fleeing Canada for a couple of years now. So I think we just lost like 200,000 of our top earners, like people making over 100, 200,000 a year. Just 200,000 of them just left the country. They're gone. Because if you leave, unlike America, you don't have to pay taxes anymore. So you can just be free. Anyway, we're going to have events in Canada again, hopefully when the hotel costs in Vancouver come down, because the reason for moving to Texas, one of them was they notified me and other business owners in downtown Vancouver that the hotel costs were going to go up 40 to 60% this summer. So I was like, everyone wants the event to be cheaper. We have to move it to somewhere that's more affordable. And in Austin, you can get hotels for less than $100 in a night for motels or whatever. You can get accommodation for very cheap, and hostels. There's amazing hostels. There's so many places to stay. And there's so many venues we could even hold events there. There's a lot of cool stuff there. We have some of that stuff left in Vancouver, but at literally 40 to 50 times the price. Like, you have no idea. It's hotels here for a weekend now could cost you $3,000-$4,000 for a weekend at a hotel, for a basic hotel. Sometimes you can get deals, but it just made doing events in Vancouver unmanageable. So for now, that's how it is. Admiral Apricot, glad you signed up. And we'll see you through remote viewing from Scotland. And we do want to come to Scotland. Actually, if we can do a retreat in 2027 at Boleskine, that would be great. We worked with a little bit with Boleskine in the past, and it was quite difficult. They were in a transitional period, and yeah, weren't very organized. And one of their board members apologized after he quit the board. So thank you for that apology, because it was quite rough, the experience of trying to work with them. But hopefully they've opened up and they've stabilized, and we're very excited, and we'd love to support Boleskine, and we'd love to do a retreat there next year for those interested. So there we go. Any other questions before we slowly wrap things up? I didn't have anything else planned for this stream because I have a big thing with Craig Williams tonight in 5.5 hours, and that's going to be a fun stream. We're going to talk a lot more about what to expect from his workshop and all of that. So go to arcaneresearchsociety.com, subscribe, sign up for this year. You can sign up for past years. When you sign up for past years, the presenters get supported financially from that, and that's why we keep the content in our community. And there's also free lectures posted. Each year we release a couple free things, a couple lectures to the public, so you can go to those years and see what's available. Dr. Terry Burns and Alan Alarian Moore have their events from the first year, 2024, available for free viewing to the public on the webpage. Just go to the 2024 page on the ARS site. And in 2025, Dr. Justin Sledge's and Ike Baker's lectures, where the Ike Baker's was by popular vote, the one the members wanted to release to the public. So we let the members vote on which presentation to release to the public based on sort of the kind of people they want to attract to our events and things, which is a pretty cool way of doing it. And then we also released one of the featured presenters' presentations. And given Dr. Sledge's devotion and advocacy to open and free education, it was a no-brainer on that matter. Ike Baker, yeah, love Ike. He just got married in Greece and posted a photo, and he's a married man now. And we'll be excited to have him at EnochiaCon this autumn, drumming up a storm in the band, as well as doing his own presentation as well, of course. So he's a fabulous he's a fabulous and well-known musician in his own right, like many of us, and has done a lot of great work. If you haven't seen the links, should I play an Ike Baker song? Oh, that wouldn't matter, actually, if you want to hear Ike Baker sing. It wouldn't matter if there's a copyright strike, because this stream is monetized, but not to get money, just so that YouTube sometimes doesn't even notify your own subscribers of right. They say that they tell you why. But if you monetize things, they're more likely to because they get a couple cents off of it. Let's see if I can find something fun before we go. It would trigger. Well, that's not what I was looking for. Oh, I would have had to prepare the link. We'll do it on another stream where I don't mind. Yeah. Plus, I should probably get Ike's permission before I let people see. Okay, let's see. I think this will work. Shall we do this? Yeah, you want to see Ike? Can you hear? Let me know if you can hear. So this means the money will go to, from the stream, will all go to Florence and the Machine. And that's okay. We love Florence. Well, we know that guy, don't we?
Time it took us where
there he is.
The water was. That's what the water gave me. Time goes quicker between the two of us. Oh, my love, don't forsake me. Take what the water gave me.
See what I'm talking about? Yeah, our music at EnochiaCon is going to be good this year. It was good last year, but it was just jamming. This year will be better jamming.
the only sound, be the you have it any other way? Would you have it any other way? You could have had it any other way. But the bargain must be made. Oh, my love, don't forget me. When I let the water take me, let the only sound be the overflow. Buckets full of stones, lay me down. Let the only sound be the overflow.
I'm sure he wouldn't mind me sharing you that little promo of to excite you for some good music. This EnochiaCon in June, November 26th, and then June 13th next month. It's happening. I've said everything there's to say. A blog post is going out as soon as I add a few things to it. I've shown you what it looks like. It's up there on the arcaneresearchsociety.com website. Go to updates and you'll see the blog there, and I'm going to add a couple things to it to make things clearer. But if there's any last questions, shoot them out now, because I got a lot to do, and I have to go test out. We're using last workshop. We discovered the microphone setup was not the same as for presentations, and we needed lavaliers. So we got the pro lavalier mic rig and set up so everyone will have, the workshop leaders will have professional lavaliers that will sound great and sync up through the live feed for everyone attending on Zoom. So you'll get good sound, and we won't have to worry about mics being passed around or anything like that. So I have to test out all of that. Plus, this new computer can handle the camera I bought for the first year of EnochiaCon, which is a OBS bot that moves around and tracks movement. So I'm going to be testing those out today to make sure they're all working in order and that I know my way around them for the workshops in 2 weeks. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm so glad that so many people are getting involved. And if you can help us promote, especially to communities or to people that are going to want to attend June 13th and not miss out on that and advance pricing, go to help us promote in 2026 on the Arcane Research Society website, and you know what to do. We've covered it all. No need to drag this on. And this stream was brought to us by the great music of Ike Baker's former band covering Florence and the Machine. So all the ad revenue goes to Florence and the Machine. Shout out to real musicians doing real musical work and real human creativity. That is what it's all about, people. I appreciate that occultology. Thank you. I got it. We got it. We all got it. Let's now just say farewell, and I'll see you at 6 p.m. tonight with Craig Williams. It's going to be fun. It might get a little dark or mystical or many things. I can't wait to be in Austin and see him and all the friends I've been waiting 3 decades to visit and promising to visit, since I met a lot of them in '97 in LA. I met a whole temple of Texan magicians and mystics, and sadly 2 of them have passed on, maybe more than that, but I'm going to see the ones who are left, and we're going to have a great time, and going to maybe get an acupuncture session from Craig Williams if I can, if there's time, and it's going to be fun. All right, well, let's say farewell and go out with the trailer one more time. So go subscribe to arcaneresearchsociety.com, get the information about this, and this blog will be emailed out with the details on how you can help us by becoming a promoter and, you know, get the word out. We're promoting something good. There's nothing easier than sharing the good news about something you love and believe in. So that's what we're doing here today. All right. Without further ado, let us say adieu, and I'll see you soon in just 5 hours. Lots to do. Lots to do. Bow.
Tonight.